Hello. Make sure. I don't have my echo on, do I? I don't think I do. Anyway, I hear no echo. Thank God. Okay. Woo! Oh, why is... There we go. Anyway. Konnichiwa! Hello, hello. It's me, your Huldra Vtuber. Hi! We need to start the timer. Wait, do we have more time than we had before? We do. What's that? Start timer. 6 a.m. Hello, Mark Kibble. Let me say hi to everyone. Inky, you were the first. Thank you for being first and only. Hello, Obsidian Obsession. Hello, Jay. Hello, Zeno. It's nothing scary. It's fine. It's fine. It's a little life update, but it's not serious. It's a good news. Hello, Mandalore. Hello, Mark. Hello, Nimby. She has mouse flu. I don't have mouse flu. I don't have mouse flu. Good news is good. Yes. Good news. So I did post this on Twitter. I have had chronic sleeping issues where I have not felt rested at all after sleeping, and over time I have been sleeping later and later into the afternoon, and I've been waking up at like 1 p.m. which is not great, and still feeling unrested and miserable. I did a at-home sleep study because my insurance would not pay for a proper sleep study. However, it still caught something very important. I have now been diagnosed with sleep apnea, which is actually good news because it means that it's not nothing. It's not that I just am bad at sleeping or something like that. I literally have something that's causing me to not sleep well and be rested. So I am very excited. How many doses is this now? 50. Hi, Reptarian. Hi, Draco. Like sleep apnea. Sleep apnea is kind of scary. However, it is very good that I got diagnosed finally. I was worried that I'd just I'd go through the test and it wouldn't come up with anything, and it'd be like, oh well, you just have to deal with it, I guess. Fix your sleep habits yourself. But it turns out I actually did have something wrong. I did actually post a prayer request, and it was like immediately granted. So I called today and I was like, and they're like, yeah, you tested positive for sleep apnea. I'm sorry. And I'm like, no, this is great. I'm crying. It feels like such a relief to finally know what's wrong and why I've never felt rested since I was fairly young, and why I can finally get help. They did say I barely qualified for sleep apnea. The threshold is about 5. They said like 5 events in a night. And I was 5.2, so I was a little above that. It's not super severe where it will affect my heart, which is a good thing, but it is severe enough to affect my sleep, which is why I will be getting a CPAP. Yeah. So my first day at FedEx went well, other than the bombardment of chewy bugs. I'm glad that your job is going well. Heck yeah. World record holder for drug diagnosis. Hello, Kelly's adopted not son. Welcome. Hello, Iggy. Welcome. Hello. I'm very hype. Someone ordered a tree, like a whole tree. Crazy. Lack of sleep does affect heart health. It does. It does. Boss is happy about getting a CPAP at 27 for some reason. I'm happy that I finally have an answer! Instead of, like, not getting anything. Hello, Apollo, welcome. Instead of just having another... Because, like, every time I go and talk to the doctor, they're like, we don't know what's wrong with you. You're perfectly normal. Why are you having problems? You're just whiny, you know? And now I finally go in and I'm all like, yeah, I've been struggling so much that I've, like, broke down crying. And I just feel absolutely horrible constantly because I don't get any rest. And then they're like, oh yeah, there is something wrong with you. Let's fix that. It's like, finally someone sees that I have an issue. I have proof. I have a diagnosis. Oh, anywhere. Last person I'd call normal. Maybe not personality or mentally. Anyway, I'm very excited about that I can finally get help because I've needed it for a while. Also, I'm supposed to get the CPAP sometime this week or next week. I just have a few more nights without it, and then I can actually start using it. Please keep me in your prayers that I'll be able to adjust to sleeping with it, because it will be kind of hard to get used to sleeping with one, because you have to have like a mask over your face. If you don't know what a CPAP is, it's an air thing, and it shoots air into your face so you don't die. CPAPs basically make you Bane when sleeping, yeah. Apparently you can order a tree and have some overworked doofus ship it to your house. It's crazy. I have trouble with sleep as well. You might want to get a sleep study. I was actually also incredibly lucky. At-home sleep studies, even normal sleep studies don't get covered by insurance and are a couple $1,000s. At-home sleep studies, sometimes... Sleep study, but I already graduated. Are CPAPs noisy or no? They used to be very noisy. However, newer ones are actually quite quiet. And they make just like a background hum. So they're not too bad. I had, what I'm getting is like really new and fancy, so it shouldn't make that much noise. I told my friends they got me on a job that people out in the countryside order trees all the time, sometimes in bulk. Crazy. Wait, my sleep study, at-home sleep studies, are anywhere from $150 to $400. And I was quite worried about insurance paying for it, but I was incredibly lucky, and I only had to pay $90 out of pocket, which is not bad. Use Subathon to pay for the new sleeping equipment. So they're pretty sure that with my diagnosis, my insurance should cover it, because I qualify for the things, and also we're not going for the full... apparently there's like different kinds of CPAPs, and I don't need the most expensive one. I need a much more simplified one that doesn't come with like an oxygen thing. It doesn't need like oxygen. I don't know how that works exactly. I'll have to ask Shindo. Shindo can sleep. Well, Shindo uses a CPAP too. Shindo uses a CPAP. He was like the first one that he talked to me, and he said, your sleeping problem sounds like me. When I had sleeping problems, so you might want to get a sleep study done. Yes, I have Grace and Ashley on my head. Yes. Hail and well met. Hello, Heartool. I just pull your leg. Oh. Hopefully my insurance will pay for it, but yeah. The new cool CPAP 4.0, it comes with a mini fridge and Bluetooth. Ugh. I didn't realize he had apnea too. Yeah. Yeah. He has apnea. He's older though, so it makes a little bit more sense. Now you both can sleep with masks on. I know, right? I know, right? Actually we've only slept in the same room once, and it was because we were in a hotel in separate beds, of course, because we're good Christian people. And he had his CPAP, and it actually didn't bother me at all. It was very quiet. I was like, ah, thank God. I remember my uncle's CPAP. I could hear it from several rooms over. Jeez. Also, thank you for 40 stream streak, Draco. Crazy. They're sleeping separate states like a true rat trap. 55 stream streak, Bunny. Thank you. Yeah, that was like the one time I was like, oh, this is not too bad. His CPAP isn't too noisy. Because I was worried about that when he told me that he had a CPAP. I'm like, ugh, man, I already struggle falling asleep with any amount of noise, so. Thank you for 5 stream streak, Ripterion. Ooh, here we go again. Needs to be separate countries. It was funny. I have a whole bunch of people in my head now. Thank you for 5 stream streak, Artool. Here, heh, heh. I need noise to sleep, otherwise it's just ringing in my ears. Oh, oof. You got what is that called? There's a name for it. Forget what it's called. I call him Ferric because I knew the reason I call him Hearttool is because I knew a Ferric that was an awful, despicable human being, and it pains me to call someone else by that name. So I call him Hearttool. Lassie Wassie must have a neck of steel if she can carry all those guys on her head. Indeed. Hello, Lo-Fi. 51.5 channel points. I'm only 8.5 points away. Let's go! Tinnitus! Yeah, that's the word. Tinnitus, that's the word. Sometimes I get tinnitus. Hey, Big Sheep, thank you for the follow. Oh, it's like a sheep. I'm a sheep too. Oh, thank you for the 5 bits. Soon, Tim. I gotta make you waste your points. Denise sounds like a Disney villain. It kinda does. Captain Tinnitus. Oh, guys, I'm getting some, saving for the hidden 3000k collab stream. That's not a thing. What do you mean, totally not a reason? See, I have gotten, some more things back. Oh, the biddy finally showed up. I get that ringing in my ear from rippling through belts of ammo without ear protection because my 3M earplugs I was issued sucked and didn't help anyways. Oof. 1 mil. I couldn't imagine if someone had 1 million points on my channel. I don't know what I'd do. Just die. I don't know. But it looks like we're 1 sub away from rolling the reel again. Crazy. Anyway, face reveal at 1 million channel points. No. Marmalade! Thank you for a 10 stream streak. I'm helping. Hello! Shooting a lot with loud music and explosives. That makes sense. Going to Reach would be cheaper. Yeah, I mean, I did a face reveal at Reach. When you bulk refund our points, it's not as hard as it seems. True. I had tinnitus since I was a kid. It's encouraged me to take care of my ears. Yeah, you gotta be careful. We're what now away from spinning the wheel? Oh my god! Hello, Makoto. Panzer. We're 1 sub away from spinning the punishment wheel again, because we're technically still in the subathon. We got about 11 hours left of the subathon. It's been a bit. It has. It's good to see you. Hello. Oh, what was it? I was gonna say. Oh, my artist. The subathon lasted longer than my first. You're a goat now. Yes, I'm a goat. Bah. My big art. I get paid tomorrow. It's scary. It would be funny if we got to 100 days of a subathon. Ankle Zanzibar. Comparing the subathon's length to anything random like that is really funny. You heard that, chat? No. I'm scared. Oh, okay. 100 days of Hawaii. Ah! What was it? Right. My artist has been updating me, and she's got half of the model painting done. She's still gotta split it, I'm pretty sure, but she's got half the model painting done, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Been swamped in too many things. Life's been crazy busy. I hope that things get easier for you soon, Makoto. I'm conflicted. I can either trap you longer or I can get back at Astro. It's the shortest recorded war in history, only lasted legit 38 minutes. The Great World War and Fallout lasted longer than that. Can't believe she looked me over for her artist again. Fell back into the... I'm finally free. I've also fell back into a Warframe hole. I hear Warframe's fun. Just because I don't know what rigging is and I use MS Paint. Yeah, I saw you mentioned that the Anglo-Zanzibar War. Bosses now save Astro for later. A big announcement the other day for an April 8th update. Ooh! Oh, guys, okay. My artist sent me some things. I want to see a part of the art. I won't show you all of it. But she sent me like the painted version of the half body. It's not in full depth though. Astro has been talking big lately. Okay, let me see. No leaks. Do you want... You don't want me to leak his part of the model to you? The model art? Do you not want to see... Do you not want to see the model art? Just a little bit? It's very cute. Show us the hooves. The lower half of it isn't painted yet. It's just a sketch, and I already showed that. The upper half has been painted. It's like finished. Pretty much. It looks like there's a few things that need to be done, but overall it's pretty done. Let me see. It's your channel, do what you want. I don't care showing little bits of it. Let me... Hi, Hello, Zam! It's so wonderful singing with you. Excited for what... 14 is updating on the 28th, the next expansion news suit. Ooh! Show the ankle. Yeah, we saw this sketch on the feed. Congrats on such a good concert. I'm so happy! It turned out really good. But... Not flushed. Sam does have an amazing voice. You can't show the horns before Mayor. My artist did a fantastic job on the horns. You guys want to see the horns or do you want to see the eyes? I can show you the horns or the eyes. Horns? Show horns. Dealer's choice. Eyes. Oh, we have 2 votes for horns. 1 vote for eyes. My computer's frozen. Eyes? Oh, more eyes! Finally in the motion to move out of my parents' house. I'll finally be able to myself. Oh! Congrats on moving out! Oh wow, my everything crashed for a second. You're still streaming, right? Another horns. Wait, no, is that the same one? Are they tied? Spine. Wait, what? Hello, Conrad! Just saying hi, hope you're well. Thank you! Just cause it to tie, you're so mean. Okay, okay, can I copy this and then paste? I'll show both, how about that? The little left eye and the right one. Let me see here. Whoop. I have to crop this. Okay, and just so you know, this is not like full definition. The actual model is much higher def. Eyes have it. Do a poll and people can waste their points to vote? Oh, that'd be fun. You want to do a poll? We'll do a poll. The hollows have eyes. Which reveal. The blossoms have horns. I will remember this owl. I just noticed the tennis balls. Yes, I have tennis balls. So I'm family friendly. I forgot to make it so that you guys could vote and use your points. Can I end the poll? I must keep it tied. You're so mean. End poll. If you had a gun, you'd be as threatening as a wet napkin. A menace. So she stops headbutting into things and poking holes in them. If it bans Maka, I'll allow additional votes with 1 petal per vote. I won't ban Mako. I'm capable of fighting a way out of a wet paper bag. Ah! Wet paper bags are hard to get out of. Don't be mean. Ah! Why do you steal my hair? Now I'm extra sad. Why would you do this to me? You're so mean. You're so mean. Now you're petting Ashley. Ooh. Actually, what? I'm petting you, screw Ashley. Oh, what? Larry, the Red Friend Moves had some new upcoming skins. I should have friend one of them, and they're debating on trying the game out. Who am I competing with in the votes? Boop. Sergeant, thank you for the follow. Oop. I'm committing voter fraud. Dang. Hey there, how go Blossoms? Shut up, Shindo. Here it goes. How goes you doing? How you doing today? God bless you. God bless, Sergeant. Welcome. Hello, Pop goes the weasel. Welcome. It's Bloss's sleep apnea, buddy. Stop pinning things that aren't true. Oh, we got an ad and I can't snooze it. I can't see the freaking thing because your pinned comment is there. I'm gonna unpin it. Yeah. Like eyes are winning. I don't see a pinned comment. I removed it, Peter. I removed it. I'm so thankful to God. I was praying so hard about, like, that we'd find something in my sleep study, and they finally did. I'm so happy. Eyes wins. Surely chat just isn't trying to force a tie just so I explode. Bit over 1k points. Rigged. Afforded panels just to lose. Or I have something. Not my favorite character, okay? Panels are a renewable source, Lucky. Turned off notifications, let me know I was using points and I spammed. Oh no, it matches. It kind of does. Is this a weeb reference? It isn't. He's not my favorite character. The glasses just look good on my character, okay? You're getting a Dofi here for this? Don't do this to me! I don't love Doflamingo! His glasses are just cool! Bah! You're so mean. We have an ad. I don't love Doflamingo! Several Dofi figurines? No! You're doing this to yourself! You know what really sucks is that, like, if you put my hair down, it kind of looks like his jacket, doesn't it? Like his floofy, like my hair kind of looks like his floofy thing. It's really dumb. It's really dumb. Just for your blonde boy collection, bro. He's a feather boa. He's like a feather jacket, and it's like I realized how side-by-side comparison. Oh, do I have to get a picture of Doflamingo up? Give her a 3-stream streak, Conrad. Doflamingo. I'll save this image, I guess. Can I grab this and put it in here? Here he is. Let me make my hair go long. Everyone give Floss a piece of Dofi reach. You're so mean. They're the same picture. Shut up! People need to understand how freaking cool a feather boa is and how it can improve a character design. It really does look cool on him. This is... It's not the same picture! I'm not Doflamingo! Corporate needs to find a picture... Wanna see a death battle between Doflamingo and Spider-Man? They're the same image. Shut up! Is this for all the Gecko Morio laughs? You're terrible. I don't look like Doflamingo! I don't look like him! Do I have stupid shoes like him? No, I don't. Look, I have cool shoes. I have cool shoes. We need art of Hollow Flamingo now. Stop it! Stop it! Do you think all the girls back in the 1950s had feather boas? I knew what the deal was. It does look freaking cool. The feather cape looks really cool. Also, I finally finished Dressrosa. Besides, like the aftermath of it. The Flamingo and Fim Flamingo. Shut up! Why are your hooves huge? They're shoes. They're boots. Also, I'm a Chiberber, so you know. I don't know if I would. I hate this. I'm deleting this man right now. Boom, gone. He's gone. The gums are open. I'm taking off the glasses. I'm taking off the glasses. Don't tell me you'll actually commission that, man. Bro. Okay, the eyes one, so you get to see the eyes of the new model. Ready? I would never. Yes, I would. Do I just DM you for some hoof pics? Hollow Flamingo, but the fur boa is so big. It's too big. You know what's really funny is that I could actually get an outfit. Hoof pics is insane. Hoof pics didn't happen. I could get, for this Chiberber, alternate outfits are actually very cheap. I could get a Doflamingo outfit. I wanted to get a Luffy one. I think that'd be cool.
Exotic butters.
I would like a Law one, because Law's my favorite, but I don't know how his hat would work with my horns. Luffy, you could make it in the like back, so it's sitting differently, but I don't know how this would work. Horn pics, too bad. Eyes one. You have to see eyes. Oh, that's small. Look at them. They're so shiny. Aren't they pretty? Just do what Chopper does and have the horns coming out of the side. That's actually really funny. Pretty. I'm so excited, man. My eyes look so pretty. Eee. And she got like the perfect balance. Like I was like worried that she would make the eyes too pink, but she actually like made them red like they're supposed to be. Eyeballs. Staring at you. Do like Uma Musume, just have the holes torn in the top of the hat. Okay, I need to probably figure out a thing, but also I'd have to pick which Law outfit. I think my favorite Law outfit is the one in Dressrosa, but he's not wearing a shirt, so I'd have to have like a covering there. Those would just be girls standing in high places. I mean, Doflamingo, it's the same thing. I'd wear like an undershirt or something like that. Let me see. Cause oh, One Piece PNG. A t-shirt with his torso poorly drawn on it. That's so funny. Oh, that's so funny. Let me... This is technically a PNG from the game that he's in. But he is wearing the close to the right outfit. It's not quite the same, but there's not really... Okay, maybe... Dressrosa? Yeah, there's one from Dressrosa. This is my favorite One Piece character, if you don't know it. Sarashi? Is that like the chest binding thing? I think I could do that. Yeah, here. Boom. Like, that's what his outfit in Dressrosa looks like. He just has like this really flowy jacket. I would like the tattoos like drawn on. I think that'd be cool. His hat is nifty. His old hat before the time skip looked really dumb, and then he got like an upgrade, so. Of course, this would be chibified because I'd get it only for my chibi because it's only cheap. I think that'd be okay. Maybe I just get the hat asset instead because there's not much to the outfit, honestly. Shirtless man with a coat and sword will be eternal. He's cool! He's cool! He's my favorite One Piece character. I've been voting for him. Actually, I need to vote for him again. Oh, Resident Evil. One Piece popularity. Oh, I've been voting for him every day, but he still hasn't reached the top 5 in North America yet, and I'm sad. Gotta vote for him. Plus, I have a question. What is your question? Why is Requiem so creepy? Because it's a horror game. It's a horror game! Let me check the top 5 by region. In North America, the most popular character... What is this? Are you gonna know? No. He's mid. No. Blossom is basic. Shut up! The most popular characters in North America are Sanji, Zoro, Luffy, Nami, and Robin. It's very odd. Unless they're counting... This is like Central and South America, but I don't know. In which case, it's very odd because, he's not there. I played the other Ari games and they're not creepy to me. Honestly, I think the Leon parts are not very creepy, but the Grace parts, they really honed in on the spooks. I'm not deep into One Piece whole, but I thought Crocodile was cool. Crocodile is cool. He is cool. He was one of my favorite villains. Until I watched Dressrosa, and now it's Doflamingo is my favorite villain because he's just so hateable. I want to punch him in his face. I never wanted a character in One Piece to die more than I wanted freaking Doflamingo to die. Ah, man. Perfect villain, because when you hate the villain that much, you know, it's crazy. Why are you voting that I'm basic? Shut up. About Spandam? Spandam was hateable, but you just wanted to get him... Like, you wanted him to get his face punched in and then have to live with the shame, you know? Croc getting beat to classical music was def a choice. Yeah. Mihawk! Mihawk is so cool. Mihawk is so cool. I love Mihawk. Ugh. Water. Agua. I hope Buggy finds the One Piece. That would be really funny. Oh yeah, please no spoilers past Dressrosa, because I'm right at the end of Dressrosa. We're finishing up the like sudden lore drops that they always do at the end of every section. I'm still technically in Dressrosa for another like 20 episodes or something. We're getting a Sabo flashback currently. I'm excited to see that. Cause Sabo! Sabo, my boy! Sabo! Blah. Spoiler alert, more plot happens. I think the next one is Zoe, and then after that is Whole Cake. Yes. And then Wano, I think, is next, and then Egghead, and then Elbaf, right? I'm actually pretty close to the end. Except Wano is apparently really, 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 really long. I'm not basic, bro! Not remembering a Warframe, it has sort of a goat Huldra style frame. It's got hooves and horns. Ooh! I love it when the good guy and the bad guy fights later. Miss Oberon. There's a Warframe that looks like a goat? That's cool. Wow. The thing that makes a Huldra is that it has a hollow back. Named after a fairy king. Yeah! Wano is indeed longer than the width of Alaska. Apparently it takes like over 4 days of straight watching if you were to devote all your time to it. Oberon crimes get 4 horns. Ooh! It's just like ridiculous, man. Why is Wano so long? Why is Wano so long? I don't want to watch Wano for 80 billion years. But I am quite happy. My goal currently is to watch. Okay, so Shindo, my boily boyfriend, I've been watching. He introduced me to One Piece, and I've been watching One Piece with him for over a year now, I'd say. I think we started watching before we were dating. It's the same time it takes to drive across the lower 48 from Boston to LA with no stops. Because Wano has been building since Punk Hazard. Yeah, it has been. With the introduction of the samurai guys. So, anyway. My goal right now, Shindo has a friend who he has been watching One Piece for multiple years, I do believe. And my goal is to beat him to the end of One Piece. Like, to get caught up with One Piece. Because he is literally only 100 episodes ahead of me, and they only watch like once a week. They watch like 4 episodes or something like that. So, he's like episode 800, I'm episode 700. I'm like, I can do it. I can do it. I can catch up with him. I know it's dumb, but I think it's really funny to be like, yeah, you've been watching for longer than me, and I beat you! I beat you! And just spit all over. I think it'd be funny. I beat you. I'm so hyped about Elbaf, even though I haven't gotten there yet. Next long stream, One Piece watch. We just sit here for 10 hours and watch One Piece. Dude, let me tell you. Freaking Shindo. We got to the episode where Gear 4 was announced. Freaking, at the very end of one of the episodes, Luffy's like, I have to lock in, and he says, Gear 4! And then the episode ends. And this freaking Jack pulls out his phone and starts recording me, and I'm so into the show that I don't even realize it. And I'm like straight up screaming, I'm like, Gear 4! Gear 4! He recorded my reaction! It was so dumb. would be fun to stream that, but also it's kind of like a thing that me and my boily boyfriend do, so, you know. I don't know. And then I come talk about One Piece incessantly to you guys. Freaking Gear 4 was so dumb. It was so dumb. It looks so stupid. Like, what do you mean, bro? I'm done watching shows because they do good shows. Why do good shows have horrible endings? Not as horrible as the villain ends, I mean, but horrible as in trash. I've seen that. Some are like that. Some shows are still very good, though. I am so anxious that One Piece might, I'm so worried that One Piece will, have a bad ending. First of all, he doesn't care about spoilers, and he's been watching the current weekly episode, so his input is a lot earlier than yours. Also, he wouldn't care anymore. Needs some prayers. Yeah. I still want to beat him at One Piece, so it's funny to me. But do keep him in your prayers, guys. I think his online name is Yojimbo. So keep Yojimbo in your prayers. Shonen has a bad track record recently. The new gens have done terrible and rushed endings. One Piece is definitely not rushed. It's definitely not rushed. We will see how it ends. I'm kind of worried just because, you know, One Piece, you know. If One Piece ever has a bad ending, Japan is gonna get hit with a third nuke. What the frick? You can't say that, man. I feel like they nuke themselves, man, at this point. Japan is even more into One Piece than anywhere else is. They'd freak out. They'd, like, storm the streets. They'd go hunt. They'd go hunting for Oda. That's why he hasn't shown his face. Because he doesn't want to be hunted down. Like, you are the creator of One Piece and you frigged up the ending? Imagine. But it isn't dumb Latin America is doing it crazy One Piece stance over there. One Piece bad ending and it just turns into blood porn in the streets. As a One Piece fan, I don't think Oda would risk messing up the ending when he knows where you live. I hope that One Piece is literally just the friends we made along the way. I believe Oda already confirmed that that's not what it will be, but that would be kind of funny. The One Piece is the friends you made along the way. What the frick? Oh. I just know that no matter what the One Piece is, it will never satisfy everyone. Not everyone will be satisfied with the ending of One Piece. Not everyone will be satisfied with how it ends. Not everyone will be satisfied with everything. I just hope I am satisfied with it. Didn't Oda write what the One Piece really is and like put it in a box and dropped it in the ocean? He did. Chaos and disappointment would be delicious. It would be. World War III, One Piece had a bad ending. Oh no. I'll be the day someone manages to pull an asteroid the size of Arizona into the Earth itself. That'd be like Fujitora did. Here, I thought you were almost done with the Donathon. Was it Subathon? No. Yeah, no. 100 years later, and people actually find the box, and it's just a drug. Apparently, he plans to unearth the One Piece that he put out there. But I don't know. People have already figured out around it is. I'm not a fake fan. I just don't care about the name of Zora's swords. Zora's swords are just swords, man. Fake fan. Shut up! I'm not a fake fan. Shindo didn't know the name of Lost Sword. Here's some stupid debates, Bloss. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Everything is a stupid debate. Also, I forgot we were in the middle of playing Fantastic Four versus Straw Hats. Who wins? Normal sword, bad luck sword, mouth sword. Yes, that's exactly right. I want to say the Straw Hats win, just because I believe in them. I believe in them. Mystique, thank you for the follow. I think I know you. Do I know you? Wait, why did... Oh, great, my whole thing messed up. Yes, I do know you! You have a really cute design with sunflowers. Thank you for the follow. Boop. I had to remember. I was like, I think I remember a sunflower design. Zoro can name his swords that can't learn to read a map or learn to learn left from right, mid. Exactly. Normal sword died during Enos lobby. Thriller Barky got dead samurai sword. You're right! He has cursed sword, dead samurai sword, and sword that he has in mouth. That is from his dead... his dead childhood friend. I thought I was already failing. Oops, that's fine. Thank you for the follow and thank you for the lurk. It is Zoro like to stick... Pause. I'm not reading that out loud. There's a fan theory that the cursed sword is why he has bad direction. He had bad direction before then. Before then. He was getting lost everywhere. I think it got worse around the time after he got the cursed sword, but still. Did he? I think so. John Cena! Zero's a lot like my platoon leader when I was in the Marines. Massive ego, blocky head, can't read a map to save his life. Only difference is my platoon leader was a second lieutenant in charge of a bunch of 18 to 19-year-olds. At least Zero's never been disarmed, unlike Law. Bro, shut up. Shut up. Zoro got hacked to pieces by Mihawk. Cringe. Law is Loki over Glaze. Shut up! Law's power is the coolest power. No, Shanks. Lasers. Long lasers need to be studied. Shut up! I'm from South Elysium. Hello, Ami. Mihawk had to humble him. Mihawk did have to humble him. Oh, it's fine. We all know Shanks is a big fraud. Bro. Are we talking about One Piece agendas? Shanks is cool! Everyone likes Shanks. Yep. Everyone likes Shanks. Shanks glazes on the level of how basketball people glaze LeBron James. It's immense. Nothing happened. Yes, nothing happened. I'm number one Shanks and Mihawk hater. Shanks is... Is it hockey? Why do you not like Shanks? Why do you not like Shanks? I like Shanks. Law's my favorite though. I wish the live action gave Shanks more aura. Because it's funny. It's not funny to hate Shanks. Law is a fella. Law is quality. Law's power is the coolest power in all of One Piece. It might not be the strongest power, but it's really freaking cool. And it probably takes the most effort to learn and master. And I want it. I want it. Give me the opal fruit. I want the opal fruit. Jinx let the eel bite his arm off so Luffy will feel bad for him. That's not true! Speaking of... Made his own... Huh? I don't know anything about sports, man. Joy. I think the coolest power in One Piece belongs to one of the worst users, the Munch fruit. Wapol was so dumb, man. Hello, Random Moose Brains. Great concert again, by the way. Thank you! LeBron's own child is a part of his team? That's crazy. Oh, I have a new just chatting screen for when I get my new model, but I don't know if I like it as much as this one. This one's very pink. And I wanted something less pink. Punkhazard should have shown them switching brains, not cartoon hearts, when we could see him deal with their real hearts. Yeah, probably. I did very much like the body swapping aspect, though. It was very funny. I was like, Lon just freaking with everyone just because he can. Just because he can. I love how Sanji is like, oh, now you can change us back. And Sanji's like, please don't, please don't, please don't, please don't, please, 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 please don't. I want to be Nami forever. Mess with time fact? Crazy. I know that, like, weren't samurai still around when computers existed? I feel like that. I could use use some prayers. I lost my traveling rosary that my cousin gave to me. I hope I can find it. I can find it back. I will pray. Robin telling Frankie not to talk because it's not cute is hilarious. Yeah. I think the weirdest one was the girl who can control her own gravity. The Kilo fruit, Miss Valentine. Samurai were still around when the fax machine was invented. That's crazy. Samurai could get faxes. In travels, I met a lot of people from India and Nepal. Interesting. Ooh. Samurai were around World War I time? What? We could have the samurai in World War I? That's crazy. That's crazy. The speech to text was a little weird, Riptarian. I'll keep you in my prayers. Speech to text is always a little weird, I think. Samurai Romance. The title was no longer around after the battle of Shiroyama. Oh. I need to hydrate. I rehydrated. I don't need to hydrate. Final hydrate more. All super nice. The Nepal girls are chill too. I mean, not have shot my shot. We could be hydrated double. Crazy. Crazy. Oh, by the way, I forgot, because I got distracted with Resident Evil 9, but next, probably tomorrow, I think, we will, start back up with, Silent Hill: The Room. We'll start back up with The Room. Yes. Is this called raised like the kiddos say? Yeah, but we'll play The Room again. because we haven't finished it. Matter of fact, the main weapon of samurai was the Japanese warbow, and the katana and the wakizashi were the last resort close quarter weapon. Ooh. You might like the show The Last Samurai Standing. It's a samurai death game show, live action. Ooh. Samurai are cool. I think Shindo likes samurai more though. He's like super autistic about him. He literally took like sword classes. He's studied the blade. My favorite medieval fighting game is For Honor. I would like slapping around as a samurai. Samurai also used guns too. Gun samurai! That's so cool! Miss Blossoms, I'm happy. 46th day of your Subathon has been quite the month and a half. It has been. Anything that was status symbols not meant for actual combat. So interesting. And then anime and everything is just like, no, it's cool. Sword fights! Every time people mention guns and samurai, I think Oda no Bonaga? Okay. Oh, wait, what was it? Yeah, I started watching Cowboy Bebop. I'm only 2 episodes in. Okay. Katanas are not meant for dueling. It's a surefire way to break the damn thing. Really? Dang. Beep bop. Yeah, Cowboy Bebop mentioned. Keep watching, the show is peak. I hear it is good. 3-foot-long toothpicks. I watched 2 episodes of Cowboy Bebop. Oh, I'm so excited. So there's an anime that I've been watching since like 2019. Oh, good night, Callie's adopted son. Rest well, Obasami. They're sharp and have heart steel, are not very flexible. Oh, but what was it? Yeah, there's an anime I've been watching since like 2019, 2020 or something like that. It's Welcome to Demon School, Iruma-kun, and it's actually really cute. It's a little it's kind of like a shonen comedy about this kid that gets sold to a demon, but the demon is actually just this chill dude that wants him for his grandson. He's like, you're gonna be my grandson now because I don't have a grandson, so I'm just adopting you. And then he goes to demon school and has to hide that he's a human. But he's like befriending everyone and figuring out that there's like good and bad demons and that they're actually just like a different race of people in another realm. He has to like keep a secret his identity. It's really cool, and there's like been more action going on in the story as time goes on. So I just finished rewatching season 3 with Chuzzy. Welcome to Demon School. Yes. Heresy detected. I know it's not. They're more like Oni than actual like demons. They just call them demons. And they all have like a special abilities that are like their bloodline ability. So it's like they have superpowers. It's really cool. And then season 4, I have been waiting for season 4 for like 3 years, and it finally is coming out in April, and I'm so excited because it's such a good show. Since he is human, he makes his professor his familiar. Yeah, it's really funny. It's really funny. He accidentally makes a professor his familiar. They're like, oh, you can summon these ancient beasts, and then because he's human, he can summon a demon. It's really funny. So the demon's his familiar, and it's just this angry professor dude, this very serious, gets turned into a fluffy little bird, and he hates it. It's a fantastic show, and I'm so excited season 4 is coming out literally in just a couple days. I'm so excited. I'm going to be watching it episode by episode with my friend Chuzzy, who I've been introduced to the show, and she's quite in love with it as well. It's fantastic, and the next section is like a music festival in the school. It's really cool. I'm very excited. Oh man, I've waited forever. I waited forever, and it's finally here. It's finally time. It's very good. It's a very good show. I would suggest watching it. I would suggest watching it. I believe it's on Crunchyroll, or you can go to other sites. ReZero is also getting a new season airing this April. I haven't even caught up with last season of ReZero, man! I normally watch it with my brother, but I haven't watched anything with my brother in like a year or two. ReZero is very good. Maybe I should watch it with some of my friends, and we can like start over, because it's been so long since the original season I watched. ReZero is actually fantastic. I know it's like the rebirth mechanic is so kind of overused in anime, but it's really freaking cool in ReZero. I don't know. I like it. I like it. I know it's also like ReZero is like maybe more popular than it should be, but also it is a quality anime. It is a quality anime. I'm quite excited to watch more. Oh, great, guys. Wait. Season 3 is good, though he doesn't die too much in this time. He's learning! He's learning! Oh, what was it? Right, okay, so like today I started really late. I forgot to tell you this at the very beginning of stream. I started streaming so late today. Not because I slept in. I actually woke up pretty early, but I was sitting down to sleep. Made it through 1.5 seasons of ReZero. But as I was sitting down to start streaming, I got the call that I tested positive for sleep apnea, and they were like, so you can like wait a week or two or for like to come in for an appointment, or you can come in to appointment in an hour. It was literally an hour in a place that's like an hour away, and I was like, oh, I can do that. I can do that. So I literally just like hopped in the car. I didn't even eat breakfast, and I just jumped in the car and went there because I want to get the move on for my sleep apnea stuff. So I went all the way there and had an appointment, and they explained everything. They were like, oh, you need this type of CPAP machine, and we're gonna get you figured out, and blah blah blah, and we're talking to the supplier of the sleep apnea machine and your insurance, blah 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 blah, all that stuff. And then I drove back home, you know, another hour drive. Ugh. But yeah, I started late because of that, because I had to drive, and then it was like I literally started streaming almost as soon as I got home. So it was like 5 o'clock or something like that. Crazy. But that's why I started so late. That's why the stream has to be shorter than normal. I just wanted to do a little one. How bad is the apnea? They said it wasn't super severe. They said to count as sleep apnea, you have to have 5 events per night, and I had 5.2. My blood oxygen was also low. Well, I sleep, but not low enough to cause severe concern. They said it was 90, and it needs to be 88 or lower to be considered severe. So I'm still okay. So it's not as bad as it could be, but it's bad enough to cause me sleep problems. So hello, Niles. So I am getting a CPAP. I have to like contact the people who are doing that. So I have sleep apnea, but where mine was when I was tested, a CPAP is recommended but not required. And mine. Since I've been having sleep issues, she was like, okay, so why did you take the sleep study? You have to pay for the machine. We're not sure yet how much insurance is going to cover. We probably have to pay for part of it, but we don't know how much insurance is going to cover. We could send you one for free. Mine has to be a specific type, they said, sadly. Mine can't be like a normal CPAP. It has to be like a non-oxygenated certain one that has, I don't know. All you need is the supplies. Yeah, I don't remember it, but she said they needed a specific one and they have to connect it. It has like wireless, so it they can read data off of it, because they said that my insurance should pay for it, but I have to like prove that I'm using it, and so it has like a thing. I don't know. It's I don't know. We'll see. This is older. Yeah, I had to. They wanted a specific newer one. And it keeps track of how much I use it. I have to use it for at least 4 hours every night to prove that I am like, that it's worthwhile for insurance to cover it. I don't know, man. That's what she said. It was weird. But it'll work out. It shouldn't be too expensive because they did say it was necessary. Uses wireless signals like your cell phone. Resmed? Yeah, they said it uses like cell data, something wireless to do stuff, and then they can alter how the machine works remotely. So like they said, if I'm like, oh, it has too much pressure or something like that, they can turn down the pressure remotely. I don't know how it works. Witchcraft, magic. Technology! My new machine is like that? Yeah, they said it was like that. And they said, it wasn't like, they said I didn't need certain oxygen things, but I needed other ones, but I don't know. They also said that I'd have to play around to figure out which mask I'll need. Because they were like, hey, if you're a mouth breather, you have to use a mask that covers your mouth. And I'm like, that's kind of rude, but yeah, I snore, so yeah, I'm a mouth breather. I probably need one that covers my mouth. It's definitely a phone app. It's probably on a phone app. We'll see. The good news is that you can do bang quotes to your boyfriend when you go to bed. Yeah! Burn. You know, I don't know if I've ever seen the show that Bane's from. Masks are replaceable, so is the tubing, and probably has a water tank for distilled water only. No one cares who I was until I put on the mask. Yes. Boop, boop. Water tanks is if you need humidity. I'm not sure if mine will have that. I know Boily Boyfriends has that. But I don't know if mine will need that or not. It might have it. What's this? Oh, okay, that's a demo change log. Does anyone remember when I was Shannon's ghost? Oh, yeah. I am very dumb, ghost. I am very dumb, ghost, because I thought Cheyenne's ghost just kind of booped into nowhere. I was like, I wonder where they are. I didn't know that you... I'm sure you told me, but I probably forgot. Movie is 18 years old, no wonder. I'm so... Oh, man. I don't remember that. It was a name I gave myself on here because of a VTuber number watch shooting Shine from Fallout New Vegas. Oh! It's funny. Oh, it's fine, Riptarion. Not everyone's gonna like certain things. That's fine. Oh yeah, we also need to play Crime Scene Cleaner. It had an update with like brand new story modes and stuff. It's like what is it called? Power Wash Simulator, but you clean up after crime scenes. You're like hiding murders for a mafia boss. To make people disappear. Boss, did I thought I disappeared, yet I rebranded as a Mandalorian ghost. Yeah, I was just like, oh, where did they go? Oh well. And it was just, you just changed your username. I wonder how many of you have done that? How many of you have done that? Have you done that and I just didn't know? Did I think you were dead? When driving accidents. I never left, I just evolved. I just thought you were dead all this time and you just rebranded. I wonder if there are people that think that with me. Like, I've had some people come in and they're like, wait, you're a Pasta Blossoms? I thought they just vanished. I thought she just vanished. Nope, I've rebranded. You're like, you're a goat now. Yes. Yes. E. Burr, 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 burr. Burr, 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 burr. Burr, 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 burr. Burr, burr, burr. Before I even knew Ghost, my username was FlameGod17. Oh. It's super cool. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yay. It's funny that so many people on Twitch don't have icons. Sometimes I'll like click someone's name and I'll just look at their icon and there'll be nothing. Unless they've streamed in the past, most people don't bother with it. Like let me see Mokototo. Oh, Mokototo does have a icon. That's crazy. Super duper cute. Thank you. Oh, but Xeno! Look, Xeno doesn't have an icon! Sorry, I don't mean to point you out like, oh, look at this freak that doesn't have an icon. I mean, like, a lot of people don't.
Is an important item found
Fire
in
the rope.
Hilltop Center.
Arigato gozaimasu!
You can find it in a drawer in an office on the 3rd floor. If you're playing on easy riddle
interesting.
difficulty, you can just pick
Okay,
it up.
see.
If not,
John's ghost
you'll
thing
have
was
to
just a
find
joke, but I kept
screwdriver
meeting new
to pry the
people,
drawer
mainly from
open.
Europe, and they couldn't pronounce the first part and kept calling me ghost. So I kept the ghost theme. Bruh. Hello. Like, oh, let me see. I bet Casey doesn't have one. No, Casey does have one now. I remember when Casey didn't have an icon. Like, my bot account didn't have an icon, and then I finally made it an Eevee. I've won what now? An icon. Some people just don't put them. Because they don't feel like they need them, and it's interesting. Bot account, yes. My bot that announces, my profile picture, yes. My, bot that announces is Diego bot that announces stuff, yeah. I thought it was gonna be a basis for my VTuber, but now it's not even gonna be close to what I had in mind. Oh. I made mine? Crazy. Yeah, my bot account for Diego didn't have any, didn't have any icon, and then I was just like, I feel like he needs an icon, so I put a picture of an Eevee with an FBI hat on. It's his icon. We took those pictures of sunsets and cut them together. It's pretty cool. Glowy type. My icon is a Mando helmet because I plan on streaming, but now that I have a PNG model reference, I plan on changing it. Ooh. EVBI, open up, exactly. Thank you. If you ever see Diego post something, you can check out his account. It has nothing but the Eevee icon. Name is sticking, but the icon and banner are changing. Ooh. I'm so used to that though. Dude, you stole the nuggets? What? Tiger Fox Shrine Maid. Ooh. Aigo. Dude, I was helping out, so this is my lore. I don't want to, but I don't want to drop any spoilers. Oh! It was like helping out someone, with, their, like, VTuber design. And they were very insistent on being a cat girl. I was like, oh, I was just like, oh yeah, what do you want to be? And they're like, well, I've thought long and hard about what I want to be as a VTuber. And I've decided I want to be something very unique, something very interesting. I'm like, oh, what is it? And they're like, a cat girl. This person doesn't know anything about VTubing and they're like, I want to be a cat girl. Curse of the cat girl. Cat girl in my me time. Like, if you want to be a cat girl, that's fine. But if you think that that's original, it's not very original. Pink cat? They originally wanted to be a pink cat, and I was like, how about we go with a different color? How about we go with a different color? Or like, oh, okay. I'm like, how about we go with like, I'm like, okay, how about your favorite color is teal. So how about we go with teal and like browns as colors? And they're like, oh, that's a brilliant, I like that color scheme. And they're like, here's the cattail. And I'm like, what if we made the cattail fluffy so at least it's a little different? Or like, oh, okay. This person has yet to debut, by the way. It's fine though. I think at the end, as long as you're happy with your model, then it's fine. It's just a little funny to be like, oh no, another cat girl has hit the tower. Pippa was originally gonna be a blue cat. Dang. Blossom hasn't debuted yet. I have debuted. Blossom has mini hats. I like helping people out. Sometimes people are very unoriginal. The 40-second cat girl has hit the internet. I guess as long as you're happy with it, then you're happy with it. It's just funny to me that there's so many cat girls out there, though. There's so many cat girls. Ah! Like, they infect everything. They infect everything. Like, I guess, you know, like I guess, and then they always like mix them with something. I don't know. Any cat people on Twitch and YouTube, not that many Mandalorians, therefore I'm original. Kinda. There's some people that do like mixes, and some of the mixes seem like really ridiculous. And some of them, I don't know, they're like, I'm a cat whale fish. And I'm like, oh, okay. All right. But some of them are really cool. They turn out very interesting. Like, I gotta say, like, Katie Bug. She has, like, a cat, a Neko fairy. She has, like, fairy wings and cat ears. I think that's pretty cool. It's still like generic cat, but I think she makes it work. And at the end, it's what she likes. So, asking for a friend. Hi, welcome. Thank you for the alert. Shy Lily, the famous lewd or cat. Yeah, it's like, well, why? I was wondering, fox with tiger stripes. Fox with tiger stripes actually sounds kind of cool. There are too many fox VTubers too, but it's again, it's fine. If it's what you want, then that's the perfect answer. Mira too? Yeah, Mira is like a cat girl. She's like a cat fairy. Wait, no, she's not a cat, isn't she? I think she's a fox. I think Mira is a fox. What's Holy Week? I believe that's this week for Catholics. Yes, Holy Week! Thank you! Huzzah! Easter is soon. A lot of people are not streaming for this week, and I'm like, I can see that, but I also want to stream. If I don't stream for a week, then I get rusty. Oh, we have an ad soon. Backseaters. Like, I'm sure that there are also a lot of, like, goat sheep tubers, but I still, like, picked it, you know? I still, like, was like, yeah. You want her to pretend to be a cat or fox or fish or anything else on the internet? Go for it. I'm not your dad. Exactly. What? Why is that censored? What? It's Deaf Week for Orthodox. Oh. Why is that censored? What does that mean? It got censored again! A strong foothold on a certain market. Thank you for hit pats. I know at least 3 Christian sheep. Hello, Matthias. Welcome. I know 3 Christian sheep too, if you count myself. I am looking at one. Yes. There's Shining Cian. And there's Maria Grace. I know them. The sheepies. Cian is very cool. Her model is so beautiful. I love it. Somewhere to passionate. Oh yeah. I got like the video back of her singing for the concert, and I was just like staring at her model and be like, ah, it's so pretty. Ah, it's so pretty. Oh, it's so pretty. Ah, you know. Her hair is very fluffy. You have an ad. Follow the faith, but potty mouth, yeah. Sometimes I think it's as long as you aren't cursing people out, then it's not really a problem to say curse words. I just personally have been trying not to say that many because I don't want it to become a habit. Ooh. What was it? Sion's very pretty. A lot of people are pretty ones. You have really pretty models. I still can't believe. Sorry, this is so funny. So a while back, I made a comment on Twitter, and of course, people like took it out of context and were like, "Oh, you're a terrible person," because I literally just said, "Hey." Some people, like, obviously have not had a designer for their models, and, like, you should probably, if you're thinking about going professional, you should get a designer, because that will help you in the future. And people are like, so you're saying you need a designer? You need a designer to be successul as a VTuber, and if you don't have a designer, then you're like blah 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 blah, you know. But it was very funny because someone tried to insult me by saying that I was a basic bear VTuber. Bear VTuber. I'm like, what? And I figured out that the only reason that they thought that was because they looked at my Twitter icon and saw my character's horns and thought they were bear ears, and they called me a bear. And I wanted to reply back. I didn't reply back, but I thought it would be funny to be like, excuse you, I'm a generic sheep tuber. Get it right. Me and my spouse are going to a Good Friday backseating service. I don't do strong swearing, though I'm fine with the, offensive language. Imagine a child with no tune all singing. I can't remember. She was saying you hate waffles. HollowBlossoms. I have a hard time not saying a swear. Yeah. Some bears are demons. I thought it was just really funny because this, like, I got so much hate, and then, like, people were outwardly, like, making fun of me for being disabled for some reason. They were like, oh, you're disabled, you're getting money from the government that you probably spend on to pay your designer, which isn't true. Because I don't get paid from the government because I'm not on disability, even though I'm disabled. Because I work a job, even though I'm disabled. But anyway, yeah, the only bear VTuber I know are Chuzzy. Like, that's Chuzzy and Sully are the only bear VTubers I know. Hello, Lamb. It was just really funny to me. I was just like, why are you so mad? Why are you so mad, people? It was very funny to me. Just some people got so mad over nothing. And they completely ignored what I actually said. I was just like, you might want to get a designer. The funniest thing is that when I had some people that said, yeah, look, I love my design. I got a designer. And it was like terrible. And I was just like, maybe I should have corrected that they need a good designer. Sorry. I mean, at the end, it doesn't really matter too much, so. A hard pill to swallow is you have to accept you might never find a large audience in your career, and that's okay. Yeah, that's fine. Crazy that the Subathon timer is still going. It is. That's not, like, I wasn't trying to say that, like, people needed to spend a bunch of money or anything like that to, you know, to get big or anything like that. I just thought if you're big, then you might want a good design. That's it. Let me see. Really bad with that saying. I know a disabled person that can't work, so she's supposed to live miserable and feel sad 100% of the time. I'm sorry, but someone saying that tilted me so much. Yeah, I don't... People were, like, really mad at me for being disabled. I don't know why. I don't know why. They were just very mad and trying to use it as a one-up against me for some reason. And like, that's just ableist. That's not kind. Like, I used to think that, like, ableism didn't really exist, but then when you see people straight up, like, going, you're a terrible bad person, or you're lesser because you're disabled, it's like, wow, there are actually some people out there that are just really hateful. So they're mad at you for things you can't control? Crazy work, bruv. I know, right? Hello, Dragonkin. Hey Blossom, I hope you're doing well. I'm at Bible study tonight right now, so have a great time. Please play for my upset stomach. Thanks. I will. Take care. Let's see. How dare you be disabled? How dare your body hate you? I know, right? Yeah, some people just don't like people that are disabled, I guess. They see them as lazy or like mooches, I guess. Second rate sheep, bro. It's just weird to me. And then they're like judging. They're like, "Are you gonna pay for my stuff? Are you gonna pay for my stuff?" Blah blah blah. I don't know. I think the thing that really ticked me off is that one time I was talking about how I couldn't afford buying a PC due to parts in the current living situation, and someone just hit me with, "Maybe you should save money better." That's really dumb. Like, sometimes you just can't save money. Sometimes things don't add up. Especially with, like, the current PC things. Like, RAM is ridiculous. When I came back from deployment and landed in an airport in Atlanta, some lady called me a baby killer? Jeez. Not like you made it your personality. I try very hard to not make like that I'm disabled by personality or anything like that. I don't like I'm very open about being disabled. But I don't want to be like, I'm the disabled person. I am that disabled VTuber, you know? I just want people to know that we exist and we are struggling, and sometimes you could use help. RAM market is dropping because more investors are dropping AI contracts since the recent Disney pullout. Let's go! Let's go! Yeah, PCs are expensive. Like, oh, I have thought about this a few times. I do not get paid very much money. It's fun to make tism jokes, but depends on the person. Yeah. It's like, I don't know. If it's in the right company and said properly and respectfully, then it's fine. Like, I know you're, like, if you make a tism joke, I know you're not serious about it. You're just going, haha, funny, you know? Disabled, we disabled people. Haha, your brain isn't chemically broken. Lame. Ah, yes, just save more money. Yeah. The prices are hard. But, like, I have thought, like, my computer, has been having issues. And, if my computer died, I don't know how I would fix it, honestly. I don't think I could stream anymore. I don't think I could do the hobbies that I wanted to do. And it's kind of scary, because prices are just crazy. I'm just hoping that it continues to live. I might have to upgrade eventually, but I don't know how I'm gonna do that because it's so expensive. My current computer was a gift from my mom, so I had my PC that I had for like 8 years die on me, and mom felt bad, so she bought me a new PC. Thanks be to God and St. Anthony, I found my rosary. Our living room recliner ate it between the cushions. Congrats, I'm so glad you found it. I want a new PC so I could stream better games and game dev stuff. Heck yeah! Gambling the Steam Cube is affordable and hoping I can start off of that. I hear the Steam Cube is gonna be sub 1K, but I also have heard that it's 150. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I hear they're delaying the release because they want to make it affordable and they don't want to deal with RAM stuff. We'll see though. I just want a PC so I can play with my friends and be a better streamer, man. I am so incredibly blessed that I have a good computer, honestly. But even it struggles with, like, because it's literally like it's probably 5 years old now. It's like in just 5 years now I'm struggling to play games like Resident Evil. Like, I can't use my model while playing Resident Evil. To be fair, these days, games these days have dumb graphics settings. They do! I still edited stuff and it was like, ugh. Let me stream off my Xbox, which is cool. I'm able to, but I like to play games with friends. Yeah. Computers are expensive. That's what I said. My computer is very good, but I couldn't replace it. It was, I think, 2K when I got it, so I don't know. To get something of the same quality would probably be much more expensive now. I got it as a pre-built from iBuyPower, and they've actually worked very well with me every time there was a problem. Prices are worse in my state. Ugh. Urgh. The one thing that I need to upgrade my computer right now, the main thing I can, is I need to buy RAM. And then I can't buy RAM Because RAM is overpriced. I can't afford it. No one can afford it. It's ridiculous. I've heard some RAM costs almost 1K. It's ridiculous. 64 gigabytes of RAM like 4 months before or the price hike. Ooh. Thank you for the lurk, Riptarion. Look at the sheep. Burr, 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 burr. To be fair, the prices of everything here in NY just suck in general. Yeah, big cities are always worse for prices. You know, one thing I noticed that I'm gonna have to get used to with my new model versus my Chiberber. My Chiberber has black eyelashes, which is not the same as my design. The main reason I did that was because the artist was struggling to work with the white eyelashes to make them work, so I was like, just make it black, it's fine. And then like these are the new ones and they're white. Crazy. I'm living in the city more. Last time I visited was a week before COVID. Jeez. You think the white's cute though? Ooh, anyway. Brazil, Sharky and Fishy, thank you for the follow. Funny fact, Brazil have basically 90% import duties on every electronic, so basically everything here is doubled in price. I want to stare into my own eyes. This looks kind of dumb. Me and Blossom's brain when we try to do something productive, I know, right? Creepy? Like, this is creepy? You. Look at my shiny little eyes, though. They're so cute. I'm so excited. So excited. I keep staring at my art and like... I'm worried about... the rigging expenses, though. I might have to delay a bit. The needed exorcism. Gonna have bye. Take care, Robin. I'm in a city, but I'm about 2 hours away where Ami lives. Oh! I've actually lived close to a few VTubers, and I'm very excited. Like when I couldn't afford things, I'd stare at magic cards I bought because I spent like $500 on a card and just stared at it. That's me with my art! I stare at my model art for a prolonged amount of time. Partly because I'm trying to get used to that it's gonna be my face. You know, it's odd being a VTuber because I'm kind of going like, whoa, that's my face now. This is my face now. Casey is rich. Casey! He's not exactly rich, but... he's not poor either. I want to buy cards, but ugh, Warframe. Ha! It's very odd to me looking at my Chiberber next to the new art. Want me to please wake up to be prettier? Oh, because it's like a new face. Men who are either born ugly or hot. Casey only makes like 80K a year. It's more than me. Ugh. It's more than me. Crazy. I don't actually know what's a lot of money. But I know I don't make a lot of money. Sell feet pics, easy peasy. A lot of money is so relative, though. It is. Like, a lot of money to who, you know? 10K a year? Yeah. It's kind of like, where you live changes too, because expenses are different in different places, you know? Like, where I live, it's fairly inexpensive to live. But, like, near, you know, New York, it's more expensive. Glassy chicken? My city things are cheap. Yeah, like, it depends. It's also, like, some people said, I was telling someone, like, how much I made per hour, and they're like, that's below minimum wage. And I'm like, well, where? Family of 4, a lot of money could be higher than a lot of money for a single person. True. The reason why I'll never live in the city again. I would hate to live in a city. I'll visit, but I don't want to live there. But I wouldn't want to live there. Cities are so expensive, but I can't leave. Sometimes you can't. There are things that prevent you from it. I sure wouldn't want to live there, though. No, thank you. Need to take the dog out soon. Minimum wage at 40 hours a week is like 30K in Florida. It's off 14 an hour. Minimum wage here in Alabama is still $7.25. Moving is expensive. Hello, Challenger Andy. Welcome. Yo, what up, fellow Catholic? Yay! Yay! Let's go. I'm just chilling. Easter soon. Let's go. Easter soon. God bless. Bro, I think every time I'd go to church, like before like Easter, like Holy Week and stuff, when they like cover up all the statues and everything, it'd make me sad. I'm like, oh. Most businesses don't pay minimum wage, though. Yeah, if minimum wage is that low, then it'd be better to not do that. Sirens blaring in random times, sound of rats and roaches around you, how broke you are. Never living in NYC again. Yeah, it seemed scary. I visited once and I was like, wow! I hate it here! I hate it here! Your minimum wage is mandatory if you're working formally. Last Mass, I heard the shortest sermon ever. Ooh. I mean, Dollar General here pays at least $10 an hour, I believe. That's good. Last job that I worked was for, like, okay, so I've been working... I haven't had a full-time job. I've been working part-time as a bookkeeper for a long time, but I was working part-time at a coffee shop, a drive-thru coffee shop. And I believe it was like $14 an hour, and then you'd also get tips sometimes. So it wasn't too bad. And then I went to apply again because even though my health isn't great, I was hoping that I could still work there, and I need another job. It was all for you, and it's crazy short. But I worked there, and then I went to apply, and they lowered the because like tips are no longer taxed, they lowered the money, like the hourly, to $12 an hour. Literally took $2 away from what it was. Crazy. Used to be 14. Ugh. It's brutal. Sometimes those sermons really hit you. Grew up in the Bronx, it's just nearly a different world than Times Square and all the touristy spots. Speaking of coffee shops and getting a Dutch Bros in Florida. Ooh. I hate tipping culture. Yeah. Constantine, welcome, hi! We wouldn't get tips all the time working at the coffee shop, but because we didn't really expect it, but it was nice when we did get them, you know. Did appreciate that. But they're like, yeah, you make so much in tips. Most of the time you would get most of the time for tips I would get like maybe $1 in tips for working the whole night shift. About a quarter of the congregation started crying, and her priest was too. Very emotional. Sometimes the short sermons are more impactful. I miss working in a gas station. I got tipped in lottery tickets. I was most of the time I would get like maybe $1 or $2 in tips, but there was one time a guy came in and he dropped he said, how do you split the tips? And we said 50-50, and he dropped $50. He dropped $50 in tips. That was more than he spent on his drinks, and he dropped $50 in tips, so we each got like $25 because it was 2 people. It was crazy. Yeah, we did not report that. When I went to college in Florida, I was around $15 an hour for groundskeeping work. I got my first check, and the lady who gave me my check asked if it was okay because I was stunned. Jeez. One business I want to open that I saw being done in Japan. Let me know if I can find the video. I cried. Andy, thank you for the follow. Tipping culture is so dumb because people these days expect a tip. Tips are optional, not necessary. It's not my fault your boss is a cheapskate and chooses to pay you in Monopoly money. That's true. Tax fraud. Nobody there reported their tips accurately. No one reported their tips accurately because we got taxed on them. It was dumb. It was dumb. Hi, Blossom. Hello, Cooking Cool Bro. Welcome. You lose all your money to taxes, so you just didn't report your tax, your things.
Butters.
Gotta snitch to the feds. And now tips are not taxed, which is very nice. I don't think they should have ever been taxed. It's literally like a thing that I don't like tax culture, not tax culture, sorry, tip culture, because I feel like it should be a thing that is just like, it shouldn't be taxed, it shouldn't be anything like that. It should be like not expected. It should be like, if someone wants to give you something extra for doing a good job, then you should be allowed to have it with no extra fees. I don't like tax culture. I also don't like tax culture. No one likes tax culture. You know, tips are not, should not be expected. They should be taken gratefully and thankfully. Every time someone tipped when I worked at the coffee shop, I was very thankful. I made sure to go, oh, thank you so much, you know? I think that's why there was this guy that would come by, and he would get, him and his girlfriend would get a coffee. He mostly came for his girlfriend. She wanted like a matcha. But he would tip every time very, very generously. And I was like, this is so nice. And he's like, you guys are always so nice. Taxation is normal. Abusive taxation, which we have in the U.S., is a problem. Yeah. That's the main issue. Some taxes wouldn't be a problem, but they're taxing you to breathe, and that's the problem. Like, paying taxes, it warms my heart that my money is going to some poor guy that can pay for medical bills and use the public health system. I wish it were like that in the U.S. Understand why tips are important to servers as someone who works in restaurants, but bro, get away from me. Yeah. Don't expect everything handed to you. It's ridiculous when people expect, like, oh, I deserve to be given a tip. No, do not. Do not. Even weirder when, like, you pick up an order from a restaurant, you, like, order ahead, and then they expect you to tip them? I don't know. Your taxes pay for these beautiful roads, signs after hitting 3 holes in a row in California. Yeah. Being taxed before being paid, then being taxed when paying for something that with that tax money is insane. Yeah. Tip, I'll give us a tip of my steel shoes. Like, it was weird because someone got mad at me once for not, like, I picked up food. I wasn't sitting in there or anything, and they expected me to tip. And I'm like, I already paid for my food. I'm not. No one waited my table. I'm taking it home. This is, I'm taking it to go. I don't know. Country roads take me home to a place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads. Yeah, the roads around here are terrible. Ooh, I almost said something or doxed me. Like, you'd be able to figure it out pretty easy. I shouldn't say that. But roads are terrible. Country roads take me home. It's a me, Mario. Oh, achievement progress. Welcome. You're a nerd. There's a Minchie's nearby me where you get your ice cream, do a topping, and weigh it yourself, and you tap to pay and ask for 18% tip for the highest schooler sitting on their phone at the registers. I've been to a Minchie's before! I went on one when I visited my boily boyfriend's family, and it was fantastic. But yeah, they do ask for, like, a tip, and I'm like, well, why? This person didn't help me. They just sat there. I'm bald now. Roads here freeze over so frequently, the cold and the ice and the rocks just make them worse. We travel, we know we left our state because the roads out of nowhere get good. Why am I bald? Ah! Why does my car have to be roadworthy, yet the road can get away with not being car-worthy? I know. She raged so hard that all her hair fell out at once. Exactly. Ah! All my hair is gone. Country road, Amici, Zuto, Yukeba. You shower after work, just need to say, hope stream's doing well, raise the timer. Thank you for stopping by. Sheep got cheered. Country road, Kanamichi, Zuto, Yukeba, Ano machi ni tsuteru, niga suru, Country rondo. Country roads, Kanamichi, Zuto, Yukeba, Alright, I just remember the Japanese version of that song, and it's beautiful. Yukeba, da 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 da. I saw a video of I'm bald again. I saw a video of Japanese people singing Country Roads, and they were just like, "Yeah, we love America," and I was like, "You're adorable, and I love you." I love you. I love Japanese people so much. The Studio Ghibli version, yeah. There's been a lot of people, because posts are now like auto-translator on Twitter, so actually there's been some wholesome encounters between Japanese people and English speakers, mostly US, because they can communicate now. And it's very cute and wholesome. Do 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 do. On three rock Ganamichi Zuto Yukeba. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do do. I gotta learn how to speak Japanese. I wanna learn, but I'm not good with languages. I've tried to learn multiple languages, and the only one I had any luck with was Latin, which I took for like 4 years in high school and middle school. It was really funny. I told my boily boyfriend that I studied Latin growing up, and he's like, "That's very Catholic." I'm like, "You didn't have to say it." It's true, but you didn't have to say it. I know how to read a lot of Latin. It's very Catholic. Ah! I've been trying to learn modern Greek. Ooh! Yay, Latin students! I took Spanish in high school, which is pointless because Spanish is my native language. Country roads take me home. It's a me, Mario. Mushroom Kingdom, Isekai Pipe, warp me home, Luigi and Mario. For Dutch was easy to learn. It's basically broken English. Really? I also want to learn Japanese. I want to learn Japanese. Maybe we could have a Japanese learning stream. I tried doing that when I first debuted, and literally no one came. And besides a guy who kept telling me I sucked at English and at Japanese. It was very mean. Crunchyroll, take me home to my waifus. Bro. Can we do it together, Hollow? That might be fun. It might be fun. Sumasen. I know that. I know Sumasen. People said that you can basically do anything in Japan, or if you say Sumasen and you're a foreigner, they're like, "Oh, it's fine." I taught myself Russian and picked up very little Ukrainian. I can understand Portuguese, French, Italian, and some Latin and some Romanian. Crazy. As soon as that was an actual menace on the mic. When you learn Japanese faster, I could call you a nerd. Learn some words in Arabic. Crazy. I am not good with language because of my dyslexia. Things kind of merge together. One thing that people don't know about dyslexia is that it's not just for written word. There's also like a speech dyslexia. And so like sometimes I'll say words that sound alike or slur my words together, and it's actually because of my dyslexia. It's very interesting. It's like not away from... It's not like just like me messing up. It's actually like my dyslexia making it. I think I have that? Yeah. Language just doesn't stick when I tried learning Japanese. It's hard. Take care! Achievement progress, welcome. 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 Have a good one, I mean. HollowBlossoms. Just realized, are we in just chatting? We should be in just chatting, right? Yes, good. Even in Portuguese, I need to make an effort to speak. Oh. I learned enough first century Greek to study scripture better. It's freaking dope. Heck yeah! I want to learn Japanese and I want to go to Japan. That's my dream. I want to be able to talk to Japanese people. Hello, Crafter Prime. Good to see you. I think it'd be fun to learn Japanese. I want to learn Japanese so I can Japanese. In Japanese. Take Chinkin to Japan. I just want to go there and like explore around and be able to like communicate with people in basic Japanese. I don't have to be like an expert or a native or something like that. I just want to be able to like order food in Japanese, you know. And Daddy said we'd go on vacation one day to Japan. That'd be cool. It's a dream of mine, but I don't know if I'll ever be able to afford it. I hear Japan's actually pretty cheap to buy stuff, but getting to Japan's the hard part. Site called Tofugu. It's a Japanese learning resources. They use drawings to help you remember pronunciations of Japanese letters. Oh? Here, all the Romance language is broken down. Latin is the OG. Italian is the classical one. French is a zesty Italian. Spanish is a world famous one. Portuguese is a drunk Spanish with a bit of a lisp. And Romanian is Latin but with a Russian father. Hey, in Japan is lower, so stuff's cheaper. Yeah. Tofu. Oh. Japanese. Kanji. Hiragana, katakana. That's another thing. A lot of sites for Japanese are for writing. And I get that writing is very important. And reading stuff. But I think speaking Japanese would be... would be like my main thing that I want to do, which makes it hard because like I get that. Ugh. Bro. Two sides of my interest in Japan. I want to go fishing in Japan. I want to go to Tokyo to eat authentic ramen and go to anime stores. I want to go to anime stores specifically and sell really cool One Piece merch. I want to do that. My dream is to learn enough Japanese to go to the special Sanji restaurant in Japan. There's like a Sanji restaurant and they have like a whole play with the characters from One Piece. It's very hard to get in though. Learn something in Arabic. Oh. I guess that makes it easier to learn, like, if it's something that's easily available. But I want to do that. I want to go to the thing. But they said that most of the time you have to, like... You have to know a bit of Japanese to actually enjoy the show. Otherwise you'll just be like, what's going on? And the rented girlfriends. Wonder how comfortable I'd be using a public bathhouse in Japan. I think that'd be odd. I mean, there's non-public ones too, obviously, but Pokemon Center in Japan? Yeah, going to a Pokemon Center or the Pokemon theme park or the Japan Universal because they have a One Piece section. That'd be really cool. They have like cool shows with One Piece. It's cool. to see all the One Piece things. I do. Or there's a Ghibli park. There is a Ghibli museum that is actually built by Ghibli, the creator of Ghibli, Miyazaki's son, I believe, because his son is an architect. If I remember right. I'd like to have learned French or German in high school, but they swapped them for Spanish. My Spanish teacher was a guy from Panama, and he basically let me do whatever I want. I didn't care what they're sharing in Japan. Japan sounds so pretty. Everything. I want to see the sakura. I freaking love miso soup. Okay, so like I went to a authentic Japanese restaurant, and you know it's authentic because the people there are straight from Japan and they can hardly speak English. So you know that it's good. You know it's authentic. And I wanted ramen, but they didn't have anything that had ramen that I could eat because I'm unfortunately allergic to both fish and pork, which is the main things in Japanese cuisine. So instead I had chicken katsu curry, and I had miso soup, and it was very, very good. And we had matcha tea. It was so good, man. It was so good. Never had authentic Japanese food. It was so good, man. Oh, and then like at Reach, I got to try like ramen from a ramen store that was really fancy ramen. And I had to get chicken because most of the stuff they had was seafood or pork, and I did have to change some stuff. Like they had to take the seaweed out. Overall, it was very good. It was very good. I got to have ramen, and I ate it with the chopsticks. It was great. The Japanese soul food restaurant where I live, I tried takoyaki for the first time. I've always wanted to try takoyaki, but I can't have it because of my allergies. My hairstylist is an older Japanese woman, so I weeb out every time I get a haircut. I love talking to her about Japan. That's so cute. Japan is beautiful, man. I keep watching like tour videos and things like that. I'm just like, I want to be there. I want to be there. It'll be a dream to move to Japan. Japan does not hate us, actually. They hate a lot of the bad tourism, but the Japanese people are quite fond of Americans. Weeps when they see Japanese person. You should watch videos from Japan eat. I actually have watched some of them. Japan is our ally. Yes. Old folks hate foreigners. Yeah, a lot of the old folks hate foreigners, but a lot of the young ones are very excited by foreigners. And very fascinated. Just as fascinated in them as we are in them, you know. Just as fascinated about us as we are in them. It's very interesting. Also, a lot of them are taught English in school. They aren't, of course, it's just like being taught Spanish in our school. So it's like a lot of people aren't super skilled in it, but it's actually a lot of people are fairly decently fluent in it. So you can ask people in Japan for directions, as they might know. Japan has a cowboy culture heavily modeled after the American cowboy rancher culture. Yeah. Country roads, Konnichi, Uto, Yukeba. Most Japanese women are stupidly naturally gorgeous. It's insane. It might actually be like a, I don't know, maybe like a stereotype, but I have to agree. Every time I see a Japanese woman, I'm just like, you are beautiful. You're beautiful. Even like some of the ones that I've seen that they're like come out, they're like, yeah, I'm considered not attractive in Japan. And I'm like, you're still beautiful. What the heck? For the men, a lot of Japanese men are also very beautiful. I don't know. Maybe it's stereotypes. Maybe it's not, but I like them. I like Japanese people. Japan has a thing against foreigners who come to be annoying, and work culture of Japan is pure noble toxic. But Japan doesn't necessarily hate America. Yeah. An ugly Japanese woman is out of my league. She's still beautiful. She's still so beautiful, man. I don't know, man. I see some Americans, like, I think the average American is pretty okay looking, but some Americans are so fugly. Some are so fugly. I am like, I believe that I myself am like right on the edge of fugly. Like I could be, if I didn't take care of myself, I could be pretty nasty looking. But like Japanese people, even if they're like old and wrinkly, you know, they're still like gorgeous somehow. I don't know, man. I don't know. Japanese people are just wildly attractive. I don't know what it is. Hello, Squire, welcome. Japanese people are also super obsessed with New Yorkers and baseball for a reason. They're obsessed with Puerto Ricans and with Bad Bunny for a reason. We essentially worshipped over there as I am all of those things. My hairstylist is in her 60s and she's beautiful. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's not just Japan either. I think it's in a lot of Asian countries. Like Koreans, I think Koreans actually with their whole beauty culture lower their actual attractiveness. Because they're so beautiful. They don't need to like wear all the makeup and stuff. And Chinese are also very lovely. Do you think Japan I've seen more that is more pretty? I don't know. Anime has missed us up, Blossom. Maybe so. Maybe I'm just too obsessed with Japan. And Asian beauty standards. I don't know, man. I wish I was Japanese. Oh well. It is what it is. I'm sure there's some Japanese people that wish they were like American, you know? There's gotta be some, right? They're like, I wish I was in America right now. I wish I knew English. I wish I could be eating at a cookout right now, in an American cookout with all them steaks and stuff. I don't know. The work environment is horrible. I have heard the work environment in Japan is terrible. There's so many black companies. Whew. Soul siphoning, yeah. Be the American Japan wants you to be. I will be the American Japan wants me to be. And believes me to be. I'll be the coolest American there is. Okay, let me see though. I need to take the dog out. It's supposed to be a short stream. We've been chatting all this time and it's been absolutely lovely. One time I was watching a very skinny Korean cam streamer and she said she needed to lose about 5 more kilograms to be pretty. That's always so sad when like people, like a lot of the beauty standards in Korea are super unhealthy. And they're kind of seeping into, there are in like a little bit of other places like in Japan and China, but Korea's beauty standards are toxic. They're so toxic. She would actually look less pretty if she visibly lost more weight. Yeah, yeah. Oh, speaking of losing weight! So I have historically struggled with weight gain because of my medications. But I took my weight, they took my weight at the doctor's office, and since my last visit, which was not that long ago, I lost 5 pounds! Let's freaking go! I am so happy! I'm freaking losing weight finally. I'm getting a little bit healthier. Super excited about that. Hurrah! I'm so excited, man. Every little bit counts, and I'm very excited. Let's go! I've been trying to eat a little bit more healthy too. I've been eating less for one thing. Most days I normally eat one meal and then like a little snack. That's pretty much all I need. It's been very healthy for me. I still, of course, treat myself sometimes. About once a week, I get ice cream. Just a little ice cream, like a scoop of ice cream. There's an ice cream store near me, and so I go there and get like a scoop of ice cream. And that's my treat for the week. It's better than eating like a whole bowl. And the ice cream is like super rich, so I don't know what they do at the ice cream shop, but it's super rich, so I don't need that much at all. I'd probably lose more weight if I didn't get the ice cream, but it's fun to get something every week. Time I hear girls call themselves ugly because of their weight or whatever, I get their angry urge just judo chop their spine out of them because I won't tolerate that. I like to try yogurt ice cream. Heard it's healthier. That's custard, I believe that's what it's called. It is very good. Custard is very delicious. I think that I would be more pretty if I lost weight, but I don't think I'm ugly because I'm overweight, you know? I think it's just like one of those things because it's not because like I'm fat that I'm like less attractive. It's because I'm not healthy that I'm less attractive. I think what's most attractive is someone that's very healthy. And that's what I'm not very healthy. So when I lose some more weight, I think I will be more comfortable in my skin and I will be more attractive in my mind. But that doesn't mean I'm like unattractive. It just means that I'm not at my full potential. That's my mindset on it. And I do need to lose weight because I'm like... Ghost, I am 100 pounds overweight. Ghost, I'm 100 pounds overweight. Yeah, you've tread a very fine line with me here. I don't think I'm unattractive. I just think I'd be more attractive if I was healthy, you know? I understand what you mean, but you're on thin ice, buddy. Healthy is very attractive, but if toned, if that's a personal preference. I don't want to like get super, like I don't care so much about being like super buff or like toned or anything like that, but I do want to be a healthy weight again, because I have, because of like the medication I've been on for so many years, it just like made me gain and hold weight, no matter how little I ate, no matter how my diet was, no matter how much I exercised. It's like a known side effect, but I had to be on it because I was so, bad. Like, my mental state was so bad that I needed it. Give a pass to another creative streamer I know who has some problems with their ankle that only flares up if she puts too much weight on it. Apparently 10 to 20 pounds of body weight makes a difference. It does. I don't want to be a muscle mommy, but you get to keep your spine. Yeah, I'm just trying to lose weight for my health, mainly because my liver is kind of failing. it's kind of failing because I have so much, I think it's called visceral fat. It is mainly around my stomach area and it has clung to my organs. And so it has started this fatty liver disease, which is when the fat goes around your liver and it causes it to not function, which causes scar tissue to build up, and the scar tissue becomes permanent damage that is unfixable to your liver, because scar tissue cannot function properly, and so you just lose function in your liver over time. We're not quite sure. We haven't done serious testing on it. However, the enzymes in my blood are flaring up quite a bit that they think that I have rather severe liver damage because of this, which is why I've gotten more careful about my weight and have been trying to lose more weight, because hopefully that can prevent further damage. That, and also I'm taking turmeric, turmeric is very healthy for it, as well as drinking a cup of black coffee every day, because black coffee actually prevents scar tissue from building up on your liver. It's quite interesting. Oh yeah, lamb. Just do that. Oh yeah, women are supposed to have some more chub than men. That's just like a natural thing. Just a little bit. It's just to be padding. It also helps apparently when you're like, for women, for giving birth, because they have like stored energy fat, fat stores that get used up when they are pregnant because they use that energy. It's kind of interesting. Although I'm way over that. I'm not 300 pounds, which is great, because I think I would just collapse under my own weight if I was that heavy, but Black coffee is also a natural diuretic and has other minerals. Black coffee is very good for you. I just have a little bit of stevia in it sometimes. Women are supposed to have a little more chub than men, but for some reason the beauty standards for women say they should be skinnier than men. Yeah, it's ridiculous. I don't get it. I don't like beauty standards like that. They're like, oh, you need to be really thin, but you also need to have like a big butt and big chest. Which is like weird, because it's like, so you want me to have fat in my body, but you want it to be in 2 specific places and nowhere else. Very odd. Sorry, I can't control where my fat pockets land. We have ads. Dang nabbit. I hate ads. Ads are my enemy. Mwah. People can achieve that look through unnatural means and it looks ugly to me. Yeah, it's very unattractive. It's very unattractive. You can tell when someone does it through unnatural means and it just looks gross. It just looks nasty. Just blah, blah. No, thank you. Guys, I'm just realizing the more and more about, like, soon I'll be able to sleep and feel rested. That's crazy. I'll be able to sleep and be rested when I wake up. Ha. I personally think that's freaking stupid, because that's just a bunch of idiots with massive egos and tiny brains. It's the family of me saying it so I can respect your channel and Twitch US. Thank you. Yeah, people who make all these fashion trends and beauty standards, they aren't caring for actual humans that have actual human bodies, you know. An attractive body is an hourglass figure, though in older times being chubby is attractive. Yeah. I technically have an hourglass figure, but I'm a chubby hourglass. I'm a chubby hourglass. Because actually, like, the figures are different, like, body shapes are different for different people, and I have a hourglass body shape, but I don't look like the generic hourglass because I'm not either, like, underweight or at weight, you know? Some beauty standards or trends or ideals that I understand, even if I don't personally agree with them or find them actually beautiful. There are others that I don't understand at all. The small face thing in East Asia is one of them. Yeah, I don't get the small face thing. It's weird. Or like the big foreheads, those feel weird to me. Or like the ones where they think that you should have like big tops of your heads, and so they'll like inject stuff into the scalp to blow up your head size. It looks really weird. Best of both worlds. I'm a chubby hourglass. Yeah. When I lose some weight, I think I'll be healthier. I don't mind. That's another thing. Maybe a small face makes the eyes look bigger. I don't know. Dog, I don't care what you look like as long as you're not a-hole or unhealthy. Exactly. I think that people shouldn't focus so much on beauty standards. It took me a long time for me to be like okay with being how I am. And there's a lot of people that will say like, you need to either hate your body or own up to it and be like, oh, I'm so proud of it. And when you're unhealthy, like when you're an unhealthy weight, you can't do either of those. They're both very unhealthy mindsets. If you're going, oh, I'm so fat, I'm so ugly, then you're not helping yourself. Or if you go, oh, I'm beautiful, I'm queen because I weigh this much, like that's also not going to help you. You need to understand that it's unhealthy, but you also need to be like, I'm okay. I don't look bad. I'm not atrocious. I'm not a monster. I'm not some ugly creature, you know? There's a balance between them, and current standards don't like to talk about that very much. People don't like to. They want to have some like black and white thinking. Ultimately, I'm down for any girl with my standards. My type is dark blonde hair and eyes, glasses, little meat on their bones. For sure, I won't have that because I had two of those exact features. I did one and flirted with the other. Both sent me no pictures. Jeez. Feeling like that back-to-back had to be demonically orchestrated. I just got in the end, though. Yeah. Oof. I'm not the best-looking person, or I'm fine with that. I grew to accept, my appearance because at the end of the day, I'm responsible for my own health and happiness. Everyone else's opinions about me go straight into the gutter. Exactly. It doesn't matter what other people think about you at the end. It doesn't matter. Just be healthy. And be happy with yourself. It doesn't matter what other people think of you. It took a long time for me to get there. Does that mean I'm gonna let slide people talking smack about me? Absolutely not. I'm a retired crash out from the hood, but generally don't care what people think of me. Yeah. If people are like, oh, I don't find you attractive or something like that, it's not gonna kill you. You're not gonna go crashing out about that because it's like, all right, doesn't matter. That's where I was like, I don't really care about being attractive to people. Honestly, I don't really like being perceived as attractive, I guess. It's a weird thing. I don't know why. Huh. Seeing guys date absolute whale lords that don't care about their health. Everyone has a type and beauty standards are subjectives. Yeah. I think that people should take care of their health for sure. But, you know. Alright, let me see. Actually, I lost some weight over time simply by avoiding soda and avoiding second helpings. That's what I've been trying to do a lot. Just avoiding those things. Coke is Satan. I do like soda though. I use it as a treat. Like I had a Pepsi that was cherry cream. It was very good. Many girls have said I would date you, but you're not exactly my type, and they go to describing me my physical appearance, and I just shrugged and moved on. I'd be a billionaire if I had a nickel for every time that happened. It's so weird. That's so weird. I do like diet sodas. I'll be drinking those sometimes. I don't get when people are like so caught up on their type. You're like, you're not my type. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I don't get it. Anyway. Well, I like zero sugar too. I don't have them all the time though. Alright, I know who we're gonna raid. You can have a type, but a type should never be a standard. Yeah. Excuse me. Alright, I know who we're gonna raid. We are raiding out because I need to take the dog out because it's been an hour late and I'm afraid she's gonna pee in the house. Also, I need to make dinner because I'm a little hungry. Alright, we're gonna raid, we're gonna raid Katybug. She's a Christian streamer. Very nice. I'd like to visit her in person because she doesn't live that far away from me. It'd be cool. I haven't had time to talk to her about it though because I've been so busy. Okay, let me stop the timer really quickly. Boom. Alright, we got 8 hours on the clock. I'll see you tomorrow for a long stream, hopefully. We're gonna raid that. Thank you so much for chatting with me. It's been really fun. We've chatted for almost 3 hours. Anyway, have a good night or day. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care. God bless. Have a good one. Blossomy. Bye-bye. Bye.